Alright, episode 1.
Okay.
Did we ever come up with a name?
I thought you did. Didn't you?
Did, but I forgot what it was.
Don't look at me.
Well, it can't be 2 gingers and a gremlin anymore because someone dyed her hair black.
Well, you could be kind of a ginger.
For now, I guess. But she might not want to be a gremlin.
This is a very
I
transitional...
am a gremlin.
I was...
This is a very transitional... One day we might
I-
be red gingers.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
next
Oh, it's
day-
true.
Purple.
We're
I've
very
been-
fluid here.
I've had green hair, purple hair, blue hair.
To be determined.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
name right now.
Okay,
To
okay.
be determined.
TBD.
Okay, first topic. First episode. Since we don't have a fancy spinning wheel,
Okay.
we'll just imagine.
Drum roll.
Stop.
What number?
3.
3. Okay. What is one... I don't even
Oh,
know
God.
how to start this one.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay. So, have you guys ever done anything absolutely crazy to get out of doing a harder activity or a project?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I don't know. I've played by the rules a long time.
I
A
kind
long,
of...
long time. You sound like a gangster.
I know.
Long mobster. Long time I
time.
played by the rules.
I'm done with it now.
Western.
I
This is an
I
old
am.
Western.
But I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't think. Because in school, if I was supposed to do something, I did it. I'm like,
You didn't take the alternative route?
only they gave us alternative routes.
You went to too small a town. Where'd you go to school?
In North Carolina. So I was also in a small town.
I graduated with like 300 some people.
That's more than I
That's
graduated
what I'm
with.
saying. It wasn't a small, like, they think it's a small town, but it's really not.
How many did
Yeah.
you graduate with?
I don't know. I dropped out. I went to online schooling, so
That's
I did get
hilarious.
my diploma. But I was like, I'm done with these bitches.
Yeah, I feel that.
Really? Like in
Yeah.
school, you never took an alternative route, and
No,
I mean,
because
I
you took a whole alternative route.
I just stopped. There was no,
Yeah.
okay, how do we do this?
Hell, it would have beat me had I taken any kind of alternative route. There was no... I have stories about how I was beaten down to make sure I was in the straight and narrow.
Really? Okay, so one time in high school, I think I've told you this story
Yeah.
before, I was given the option to write like a 5-page paper on a topic and do research, or ride the city bus in Springfield, Missouri, and write a like half-page paper.
See, that would be way easier.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
I was the only person in the whole department, I think, that did it that year.
Like, why
Except in
wouldn't you-
Springfield, I would be scared.
Why?
I'm terrified of Springfield.
Really?
Yes, no?
No?
Springfield? Like in general? Or like the north side?
Like all of it.
All of it?
Yes! Do you not feel like you're going into the ghetto when y'all go into Springfield? Now that I'm in Nixa, I'm like,
Oh, you're in the cream of the crop.
yeah. I mean, basically,
When
yes.
next to Missouri.
Springfield was always... Because that was the cool place to go when you grew up in Lebanon. So...
That's a drive!
Yeah.
I was the first one of my friends to get to drive by myself.
Did
to
you take them
Springfield.
with you, or you just went by yourself?
No, I got to take a friend, I think. But Springfield was always the cool place because, you know, it's better than Lebanon. So,
You're really scared of Springfield?
Terrified, yes.
Have you always? What brought you to Nix if you're terrified of Springfield?
I was terrified of Springfield. People would like try to like come into my house. I had a lot of people like break into my cars and like
What?
south side. So like,
Really?
yeah, not even north side. I was like at the gas station one day and somebody just tried opening my car door and getting in the car with me.
oh my god.
Like lots of stuff. Somebody stole my car out of my driveway. Yeah.
On the south side?
Well,
south side
that
were we
was on
talking?
Grand.
Okay.
However,
gosh.
I did live like off of Republic Road, like going towards Springfield, like that farm road,
Oh, yeah.
or going towards Nixa.
Yeah. See, when I first moved up here, I lived with my cousin. We lived on Central Street, if you know where that is.
Is that North Springfield?
It's like right by OTC.
Oh,
Literally, we had a SWAT team come across our backyard one night because we had a neighbor that she would get up in the morning and she would sit in her car and scream and talk to herself all day long. And then at night, she would go back inside.
She said her all day
she was
long?
nocturnal.
Yeah, and scream, talk to herself. And then one day, I was taking a shower and the dogs were freaking out. And so I put on a towel and I opened the back door and this big giant man next door was peeing into our yard. And it wasn't long after that we were standing in the kitchen and the SWAT team came to our house and went over to hers. She
In
was
Springfield?
apparently, yeah, I mean,
See,
that's like,
I told you.
That's like downtown.
I told you. The ghetto.
Because she was on drugs, obviously.
No, I rode the city bus from downtown Springfield at the square to the Walmart on Kearney. We got off. My friend got her haircut, donated to Locks of Love or whatever. We missed the bus stop, so we had to hang out in the parking lot for a while. Because we didn't understand the bus
I'm terrified
driving.
right now.
We got on the bus, we went back to the square, got in our cars, drove back to Nixa.
Okay.
I avoided having to write a big long 5-page paper.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, in that case, I think I would have done that.
However, it might not have been as dangerous as it is now. I feel like it's pretty I mean, it's on cops, so I feel like if it's on cops.
Cops!
Yes!
You say national news.
Yes!
We
So
were on
if it's
Live
on
PD
cops,
on
yeah,
that show.
Live PD.
Ugh,
Yeah,
we've
if
been
it's
on
on
cops,
there,
too.
then, I mean, it says a lot. And it's, I think, number 2 in Missouri of, like, most dangerous cities. Obviously, St. Louis is number 1, I think.
No, it's not.
I think, yeah.
I think we're pretty high up there.
Per
actually.
capita, yeah.
We have quite a bit of gun violence.
Is that the right word, per capita?
Mhm, yeah, you got it. You got it.
I'm trying to sound smart. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm looking.
Tell me I'm wrong. You tell
Dare
me
you.
I'm
Dare you to tell me. The most dangerous city is Berkeley.
What?
I don't know what that is.
It's St. Louis. It goes Berkeley, St. Louis, Veneta Park, Kansas City, Nevada, Missouri,
Nevada?
Really?
Well, there's probably a lot of methed up people there.
and then Springfield.
Okay, so Springfield is on the list.
Number
Yeah.
6.
It's a very scary place.
Missouri's the 7th most dangerous state in the U.S. Come on, come visit us in Missouri.
Holy shit.
Everyone's moving here from California.
Yeah,
I
literally.
don't understand this.
They say because of politics. Every Californian.
There is taxes going on. That,
Really?
like, I was told by someone that, and I've tried to research it a little bit, but I honestly don't plan on living in California, so my research doesn't go very far. But they're, like, taxing you on everything you sell.
Mhm.
Or when you move. Or, like, if you
Oh.
move, like, and you take your, like, 401k with you. I don't know. I don't
Isn't that like
understand it.
everywhere though?
Or, like, if you move and you take your car with you or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Taxing you on everything. That's why they're all coming here, because they want to get out before that's official.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well, it's just...
And the Mormons are coming here too.
Mormons.
Because our...
The Mormons, like, the Latter-day Saints Mormons?
yeah, because their Holy Land is right outside of St. Joseph.
St. Joseph.
I heard that the other day. Huh.
St. Joseph.
Missouri.
Why?
That's
Or,
what my-
no, maybe it's Independence. Maybe it's somewhere between St. Joseph and Independence, Missouri.
Uh-huh.
Why?
That's where they think that there was a war. There was a war that happened there.
a
Like
war?
a Mormon war.
Oh, not a real war?
I don't know, but
You're not
it's-
talking about
it
like a
was-
civil war.
No, but it was like a Mormon. They basically got kicked out of the area. Like that Joseph Smith guy said that was their Holy Land, but they got kicked out. That's why they went to
The
wherever
Holy
they went.
Land?
Mhm.
Mormon Holy
I'm
Land.
just telling you.
Jackson County, Missouri.
Mhm.
The New Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So we do have a
that's
Holy
where.
Land.
So this is where Adam and Eve went. I remember now that I read in the article. This is where Adam and Eve went after they got kicked out of paradise. They ended up here,
They
like in this area.
crossed the ocean.
Route
I'm just
66,
telling-
baby.
I'm,
Route 66.
I'm just telling you what I read. I need to do more
we're
research.
learning about Adam and Eve at the girls' school, and I don't think Adam and Eve's home base was
but
anywhere
they got
near
sent. I'm just telling you.
the continental U.S.
It was something like that. I need to finish my research on it. But yeah, that was their Holy Land, and then they got kicked out. I also saw a TikTok that was very fascinating to me that talked about, like, their, like, in the Bible when they talk about hell.
They talk about Nixa, Missouri. North
Springfield!
North Springfield! We're on the
But they're
edge.
literally talking about here, like, present day. They're like,
Oh, this is hell. Like,
this
what
is
we're
hell.
living
Like,
is hell.
what we do, what our actions are, create this thing, and this is hell. Like,
could see that.
Hell
I
is
believe it.
here.
I believe that.
So whenever you die, you don't go to hell. Like,
You've lived it.
yeah.
Is
So
that a
everybody
Mormon
goes
thought
to
too,
heaven.
or is that
No,
a
I just found
general-
it. I need to figure out where. I need to look into it more. But
It's like a theory or something?
yeah, he said
Yeah.
if you look at the Bible, they call hell. Hell is actually like it starts with a G, And it is literally like, I'll look at it tonight. But yeah, we're living in hell.
I believe that.
Basically is what they say. So. Which, honestly, with as much fucking religious trauma as I have from being Southern Baptist, and I spent most of my childhood terrified of hell.
Same.
I'm looking for anything
that's
doesn't
not
freaking terrify
scary.
me of it.
Yes.
But when does hell not terrify you?
I'm just saying, like...
Well, if you believe in hell,
here's
then...
the thing. Like, if I die and there's no hell... I mean,
why were you terrified all of these years? Yeah.
I mean, I'm still going to live my life as a good person. Like,
right.
That's the goal. Like, you know what I mean? But
thank you for living your life as a good person.
I mean, I'm not perfect.
I'm going to dedicate my life to be a good person.
To dogs.
A good person to not people.
Gehenna?
Yeah, something
Gehenna?
like, yeah.
The Book of Revelations describes Hades being cast into the lake of fire. The King James Version is the Old English translation in modern use to translate Sheol, Hades, Tartarus, and Gehenna.
Yeah.
Gehenna. Never heard of that.
I'll look some more up on it, but it was just fascinating me because I also have really been I've been watching the TikToks of like people that die and they have these experiences in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And just how fascinating that is to me. Because a lot of them, it's not like it's not like a lot of them like meet God directly. It's like you open your eyes and you're in this like beautiful, peaceful place. And it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
But it's just that overwhelming feeling of peace.
Yeah.
So ours would be surrounded by dogs.
Yeah. And your people... Yeah,
what
literally.
about cats?
Yeah.
Not a cat lady.
I like cats.
You can have
but
my
dogs,
cats in heaven.
Yeah,
I'll take them. I'll take all the kitties.
Here's the thing. In my mind, it's all of my past dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's who's going to meet me.
Yeah.
I think growing up, my mom always talked about that. Like, when our dog would pass, she'd be like, all right, meet Pawpaw and Uncle Logan.
Yep, exactly.
And they're all going to meet you.
Yes.
And they're going to take care of you on the afterlife, on the other side. And my mom would always say, like, okay, like, when Zach and I were... And she's like, all right, Sassy's going to meet them when they get there. Pawpaw will take them on long walks. Uncle Logan will do this.
Aww.
And Zach and I would kind of, like...
That's that rainbow bridge.
They
go over the rainbow bridge to meet their people.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody says. Animals have souls.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like,
They do.
People say once they're dead, they're dead. Like, they don't have souls.
They
truly believe they have souls.
They have to.
Yeah, they have personalities. They have preferences.
Which,
like, everything.
I can't really think about that too much because even the animals that we eat have those.
On to a different subject.
Okay. I can't think about it because I
don't want to talk about the cows.
I know.
They're mighty tasty.
They are.
They're so damn
medium rare. They're mighty tasty.
Medium well.
A little bloody.
No, do not tell me that you can eat it mooing still.
Sometimes.
Just a little bit. Just a little juicy.
I'm not a giant steak person though.
Is that a Lebanon thing?
No. Because I remember I had a friend in high school that ate hers rare. Like, literally, I went over to her house one day and she was eating, like, leftover steak. And I had never seen so much blood on a plate in my life.
It's the best.
And I was like, what the hell is that?
Just go out and take a big old bite out of the cow. That's what Taylor says.
I mean, basically, that's
You
what...
just want to go take a bite out of the cow? I'm like, well, I mean, can I? If there wasn't fur involved.
Exactly.
I'd be
Maybe.
interested.
Well, you're the one wanting me to tan cowhide.
No, not cows. Skunks and possums and raccoons.
I gotta figure it out.
Just giving you another entrepreneurial...
Just something else to add to your plate.
Yeah, I got my 4th job this morning, so why not?
You
Where?
did?
At another medical facility.
Why?
Because I will have summers where I only work one day at the college, so I'll work at this place.
So 4 jobs?
Technically, I work at the college and then I scan at 4 places.
Oh my god.
2 of which are associated with the hospital.
She scans paper. She just puts paper in a scanner and scans. She just sits in an office all day.
Most people don't know what scanning means.
That's fine. I just want to make sure they all understand what it means. You're just scanning paperwork. Clerical. We're just doing clerical work here.
So yeah, I definitely need another thing to add to my plate.
Yeah, exactly.
This can be your nighttime. Because, I mean, you clean it, and then you gotta hang it and let it dry for days.
Where the hell am I going to do that and the neighbors not be like...
Especially here in Nixa, they'd say you're a witch.
I am a witch, though.
You have to move to Springfield for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Join the ghetto.
I'm more of a goblin than a witch.
Goblin.
Yeah.
What makes you fall into the goblin category?
I don't know.
She can be the black cat and you're a goblin.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
I'll be the little
I'm a
kid
little more
asking for
feral
candy.
than I think a witch would be. Like, I just think goblins more... When you think of a witch, you think of
Does
this,
goblin have a gender?
I don't know.
Are they
You think
gender
of this,
neutral?
like, beautiful, witchy creature.
I'm just trying to think if we're
I'm
calling you a
more-
gobliness, goblin, gobbly.
Gobbly.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different...
Gobbly reminds me of turkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gobble,
a
gobble.
turkey. You know I love a good Google.
I don't know.
Goblin,
Find a goblin.
female.
The goblin queen.
I feel like all goblins are like. You think of a goblin, you think of ugly, right?
Yeah.
Why would you say
Yeah.
you're a goblin? That's not what I was thinking at all.
Oh.
Nah. Nope. Nope.
No goblin.
Swamp goblin.
That makes me think of Old Greg.
I was thinking of Shrek.
Well,
Get out of my swamp!
I think of Old Greg. Drinking from a boot. These goblins.
You like it? You can have it.
See?
What is that from?
Old Greg.
It's like an old YouTube thing.
I
Back in the
remember
YouTube.
something.
Yeah, sit
I
back.
remember somebody drinking out of a boot.
Old
Yeah,
Greg.
Bailey's. He drinks Bailey's out of a shoe or a boot or something.
I remember that very
Yeah.
vaguely.
He's like in a boat.
And they go down to his lair. He's like a half fish man.
Okay, yes, I remember that.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Do you remember Power Thirst from YouTube days?
We're not as old as you are.
Fuck you.
How old are you?
Today I am 35.
Okay.
In 8 days I will be 36.
Okay. Michaela?
I'm 39.
Okay.
And in how many days will you be 40?
I just turned 39.
Oh yeah, you did.
Bitch, I just turned
355 days from now, she will be 40. In case you guys don't have a countdown for her. And how old are you?
26. The look that you just gave each other.
Who invited her to this party?
You?
Oh, I did.
I knew how old she
It
was.
was me.
I knew how old she
I
was.
turned 27 in April.
We gotta keep it G-rated. We got a baby in the room. Got a little,
Keep things
little,
G.
little baby.
I just came out of the womb.
Yeah.
The North Springfield womb. Okay.
It was traumatic.
So you've never done that, anything like that? Now that we've come full circle, you've never ridden a city bus? Have you ever ridden a city bus at all?
Yes.
No.
Where at?
St. Louis. I've also
Oh my
I've
god!
also ridden a bus.
Which one's worse, Springfield or St. Louis?
Oh, St. Louis.
We also had to ride buses on my high school field trip. We went to New York and DC.
Did you ride the city buses?
I think in DC we did. Now we rode the subway.
You ever ridden a subway?
In
Yes,
New York.
in Washington, D.C.
Would you do it? If there was one in Springfield, would you do it?
No. Absolutely not.
It's stinky.
Smells like urine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've ridden one in New York City.
New York City was just stinky.
That just stinks in.
The thing that cracked me up is they literally got all of us hillbillies off the fucking bus, and they made us create a circle around our luggage because they were afraid someone would steal our bags.
But not you.
So
They're not
they-
worried about you. Stolen out of the circle. What
No, they don't give a shit about us. But it was
were you guys traveling with?
school.
No,
they were-
like what was in your bags that were so protected? Not Michaela's dirty underwear.
I mean, it was clean at that point. We just got there.
It was still in the luggage.
I don't know. Maybe you had a layover for a day or two.
Yeah, literally, they just let us go. They were like, they gave us parameters. Like, you can go.
In New York City?
Yeah, like, you can go from this road to this road.
And how old were you?
17.
Okay.
Helen let you do this?
Uh-huh. Well, Helen probably thought there was going to be more structure than there was.
What was this? Was this a senior trip? A history
Uh-huh.
trip?
History.
A history and senior trip?
Yeah. It was
You
just
know
a
where my
history-
senior trip was?
No.
Silver freaking Dollar City.
Well, it wasn't
No.
our whole school didn't go there. It was just like if you were in
Neither
this
did
honors
we.
history class.
honors history. I was lucky to graduate high school.
I was taking college classes in high school.
I may have dropped out of school, but I was in honors history.
See?
I'm not gonna lie.
See?
I was in art for 3 of my 8 senior classes. I was in PE for another one. I was in a junior's history class my senior year. I was a TA for, so how many is that? And then I had an off hour. I think that's all I did my senior year.
I had honors.
Because I was told I had to graduate with chords or I would get in trouble. And that was the only way I was going to get chords was to take super easy classes.
Oh, yeah.
Not all of us just...
Because I was in, like, the National Honor Society, and I took, like, 3 college classes, which was pretty new then.
So, no, you were not riding the bus to get out of an assignment. You were doing the hard assignment.
This is the question.
That is what I just heard.
That's what I'm telling you, is that...
There was
You know
no
how I got
alternatives for
love?
Michaela.
Doing well in school.
I'll give you love.
So I'm just saying, that was how you got,
Dr.
know.
Pepper should sponsor us, by the way.
Maybe Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull for sure.
Or Cup of Joe.
Cup of Joe.
There's no sticker on it.
Dang it.
Damn it. Show the sweatshirt. I should have worn mine. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yep,
You
yay.
can see it.
But yeah, no, that's what Kyle always makes fun of me. I was a goody two-shoes, and I didn't drink.
I didn't drink in high school either.
I'm a goody two-shoes now. I was a hellion in high school.
See, that's how Kyle was.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he's like, he'll be like, I was huffing Freon, and you were reading books.
We all have our
relatability.
Was he in your grade?
He was a year behind me.
Okay.
And you knew of each other, though?
I didn't know him, but he knew.
Okay,
knew
gotcha.
you.
Mm-hmm.
He's been
did.
stalking you.
And now, how many years later?
I graduated high school in 2003. So this was our 20 year. So.
And now they're engaged.
Yeah.
So,
To
like,
be married.
18 years later.
Yeah. Because Chris and I started dating at 15.
Let's talk about you and Kyle. You know, everyone's talking about Taylor and Travis or
Oh
whoever.
gosh.
We need to give you guys props.
Yes.
Why's that?
He found love over a stupid bracelet or whatever.
In a hopeless
he did,
place.
in a big old arena with millions of dollars in his pocket.
Oh, yeah.
And you and Kyle found love on a dating app.
Without
I
millions
was-
of dollars.
I was-
Without millions of
Yeah,
dollars.
I
in
was
your or
spite-
billions, I guess,
I
for the
spite
other party.
swiping because the other guy I
You
was
were what?
so I was spite swiping.
I'm
So
pissed
I
at
was-
you.
I
Is that what
was
that
dating a guy.
Is that what it's
And-
called? Spike swiping? What's spike swiping?
Spite. It was out of
Oh,
spite
spite.
because he had pissed me off. I found him on dating sites again. The guy I was dating, and I was pissed. So I was off that day. I was at the gym, and I messaged Megan, and I was like, "You want to go get a tattoo?" And so we walked into a tattoo place here in Nixa. We were getting a tattoo, and I was swiping just out of spite. And then I swiped on him, and then he like messaged me like instantly, and I was like, "It's from Lebanon."
So did you swipe yes or no?
I had swiped on him. I had swiped yes.
She was swiping yes on
You
everybody.
have to
Yeah.
understand, I met Taylor pre-swiping
Yeah.
days. I don't know what this...
Yeah, so I swiped right, which like I said, I was pissed at.
So were you
Bald
swiping
guy.
right on everybody?
Probably not everybody, but a lot of people, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then it's still funny because he was like, "Hey, long time no see," and I literally typed back, "Do I know you?"
No, you did not. He's like, actually,
Nope. No.
We did not go to the same school. Mm-mm.
Did you guys have classes together?
I don't remember him
You
at
haven't
all.
asked him that?
No,
Alright,
he
I'll
was a
ask
year
him next
behind
time.
me, so I can't think we did.
I mean, I had freshmen in some of my
Right.
senior
He hasn't
classes.
Yeah.
said anything
I mean, of
about
course,
that.
I was...
He was huffing Freon outside.
Yeah, he probably doesn't remember.
I don't think we were in the same classes. Is what I'm getting at.
He was not in the National Honor Society, okay?
Hey, he wasn't Lebanon's finest.
He wasn't Lebanon's finest.
Got it. Got it. I'm on the same page. Sometimes you have to get me to the same page.
So, but yeah,
See, and you guys found love. You didn't have to be on TV. You didn't have to give a bracelet. You didn't have to save your voice or whatever. articles I've read. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you. How did you meet yours?
I was his boss.
Nice. Nice.
I sure was. At Doc Popcorn in the mall.
Oh,
what?
Doc Popcorn.
Nice.
I was the manager at Doc Popcorn.
I love it.
You were his boss, and here you are.
Yes, and about 6 months later, I got pregnant.
Yep, there you go. I mean, you know.
That popcorn's a poppin'!
There was nothing else to do.
There was nothing else to do.
There was nothing else to do
Popcorn
with that popcorn. Nobody was
smell.
coming in. Nobody was coming
Is
in.
this place still there?
No, closed.
I don't even know anything about this place.
Yeah, they're closed. They're... I don't know what happened. They just closed, I guess. That's the end
Cup
of that
of Joe
story.
happened.
Yeah, Cup of Joe. I put them out of business. Not out of
Start
bitches.
selling popcorn just for fun. Here's your espresso, whatever, blah. I don't drink coffee for those of you that don't know. Your whatever, and your popcorn.
When I
It's like
quit...
when you get your oil change and they give you a free thing of popcorn. You can, here's your popcorn and a free bag of
When has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
bougie. That's what
Bougie.
I'm
Bougie.
Bougie auto oil
I mean,
changes.
there are usually like some snacks sitting out, but
You're not going to Walmart?
I don't know the last time I had my oil changed at Walmart.
I don't know the last time I had my oil changed.
Step one! After this, we need to go check Bree's oil levels.
I grew up without a dad, okay?
So did I. It's fine.
Daddy
We have a
issues.
stepdad that made sure that my oil, maybe not everything else, but we made sure the oil was changed.
I had a few stepdads.
I didn't have any
So, this is going to be Trauma City.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what this episode is called.
it's going to be most of the podcast.
Really. My whole life is traumatic,
Yeah.
okay?
Fatherless behavior. That's the name of our podcast!
Wait, well, you have a dad, right?
I don't want to talk about him right now.
Fatherless behavior.
Daddy issues 101. And this is how you deal with them. I still don't know how, so...
I've done many, many years of therapy. That's how.
I thought you were going to say many years of meth.
Oh! Well, I did not go down that route. No.
No Freon.
Have you tried Freon yet?
No. I
Good for
have not.
you. Good for you. Stay on that straight and narrow.
Yes, that's all I ask. Kyle,
Yeah.
don't lead her down that
No. No. For my job, I can't be on anything, so...
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Yes.
That damn employer.
I know.
Always being a buzzkill.
Always.
A literal buzzkill.
Literal.
I don't think my job's drug test.
No, I don't think they do. I think you're fine.
I think I would have to administer the drug test.
I need to check on myself.
Taylor, we need to do a drug test for everyone in the company. Line them up. And then him and I submit our samples.
Right?
Bradley and Logan can submit their samples
Yeah,
too.
of course. I mean, that seems important. Make sure those two are on the straight and narrow.
Logan was
Absolutely.
typing, she was doing invoicing the other day, so we gotta make sure she's safe and sober. We don't want invoices going to the wrong people. We need to collect payments.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
We didn't hear how you two met.
Who? Oh, me and Taylor.
Yes.
We work together at where it's always sunny and 65, if you know that business.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that business?
Is that a car place?
That's their motto.
Yeah.
The reliable
There you go.
superstore.
Yeah.
Where
The
it's
what?
always sunshine
Yeah.
and 65.
Because they're at Sunshine
Sunshine.
at 65.
Oh, it's in Springfield.
Yeah.
She doesn't know about it because it's in Springfield.
I only lived there for 4 years, okay?
I was in the rental car department, and he was in the wash bays, car washing person.
And how old were y'all?
He was fresh out of high school, and I was 21.
Ooh. Mama a cougar.
I am 3.5 years older than Taylor.
He's so talkative. How did he... I'm so confused by this, because he's such a talker.
So apparently, one day, I was walking in, at the time, the really cool shoes, you know, the hooker boots that came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And I had a dress on, apparently, and apparently I walked over the drying bay. Did not know this, and apparently my dress flew up. And Taylor was like, "That's the one."
I like
Swear
what
to
I
God.
see. I like it.
That ass is mine.
Yes! Apparently. And he came and made small talk with me, and I was living downtown in a loft. Had no money. and he asked me to dinner, and I was like, yeah, somebody else could buy food tonight?
Nice.
I'm in. Let's
Free dinner.
go. And here we are, 13 years later.
Wow, that's amazing.
Even in our wedding vows, he talked about how I just went for free food. I'm like,
He knows you so well.
You know?
Food's the way to my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, bring me food and I'll eat.
I feel that.
I'll agree. I'll get in the van with you. Let's go. Where are we going? Taco Bell, I'm in.
I've been craving Taco Bell.
Me too, and I've asked my family the past 3 nights if anybody wants Taco Bell, and they all look at me like I'm insane. I even have gift cards. It'd be free.
You have gift
What?
cards to Taco Bell?
Yes.
Who gave those to you?
Well, I bought them
What?
to put in, like, those Christmas rat balls, Rotary rat balls.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I won them all back. So, I mean, I
It's a
paid for
win-win.
them, but it was a couple of years
They
ago.
have these new crispy chicken empanadas or something that people are talking
Oh,
about.
I
on
haven't had
TikTok.
them.
I haven't either, because Kyle came home from work the other day and he had Taco Bell, which he had asked me if I wanted McDonald's, and I said no. Well, then I go in the living room because I couldn't sleep because of my wrist, and I was like, "You got Taco Bell?"
That's
He's
not
like, "I got
McDonald's.
both," and I'm like, "You should have given me the option."
Both was an option?
Yeah, I didn't know both was an option.
Honestly, Taco Bell, Cheesy Gordita Crunch, Baja Blast, I'm done. I don't care about anything else.
Oh no! See,
Except
I
for that
got
one day I had those nasty chips and cheese.
You don't like their chips and cheese? I kind of like them.
It was like sour tasting.
Oh.
no. See, I like the nachos Bel Grande,
Yes.
no beans.
Okay,
Oh.
that takes me back to
With
too
extra
many
sour
nights in college at 2 a.m.
And then I want a couple of hard tacos.
And I don't really want those memories ever to come back, so I don't eat their nachos.
So good.
My sorority house was right across the street from Taco Bell on MSU campus.
So you were in a
House.
sorority.
So you
Okay,
were
so you've
big.
always been bougie. A bougie bitch.
For a semester.
Exactly.
My mom is what are they called?
Alumni?
No, a founder of a sorority.
Oh.
She's Eta Kappa 1 at the Chi Omega in Rolla.
No way.
So it was my path to go to a sorority, and they didn't have a Chi Omega at Missouri State, so I joined a different one.
Wow.
I lasted a semester.
Didn't like it.
How did you live with all those girls?
I didn't live with them because I was still in my freshman year.
Oh.
You can't live until in that one.
Uh-huh.
You can't move in until your sophomore year.
Oh, gotcha.
So I would travel. I was still I don't even know what they're called.
Did you get any of like the hazing?
If you want to call it that.
Was it that?
No.
Oh.
They took us down a dark hallway and they all had hoods on.
Oh, good
Oh.
gosh.
We had to go down the emergency exit staircase.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
And the
scary.
lights were off. There were candles burning. But we didn't sacrifice.
It sounds like
They tried to,
a cult.
beat you?
Yeah.
That was it. We all went downstairs and they said, "Here you are," whatever.
No
I
butt
don't
swats
know.
or anything, huh?
No, but we did have to make paddles, but they were never used. We had to decorate a paddle for our big sister.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. It was never used.
For her to use in the bedroom? What the hell are you making paddles for?
Well, I don't want to think about that.
Growing up, we had
My
a
big
family
sister-
paddle.
My big sister, I'm pretty sure, is interested in ladies now.
Well, don't mean she don't need to use a paddle.
I don't care, but I just back then I was like,
Ladies like to get spanked.
I drove past a Jeep today that said, "I play with toys, not boys."
Oh, well, there you
And
go.
then I text my husband and one of our friends. I was like, "Hey, does this mean what I think it means, or does this mean?" And he's like, "It means what you think it means." And I was like, "I'm just making sure." Then I asked if Subarus and Jeeps are like one and the same. Like, is this now? Have you never heard this?
Oh, the
thing?
Subaru,
Yeah,
like,
lesbians.
is like,
Like everyone that yes.
Yeah.
And then they come out later and they're like, "I should have known my first Subaru. I should have known I
Yeah.
was gay." You've never heard that?
really? No. I thought you were talking about like how Jeeps do the duck thing and like Subarus now have like, what is it? The cow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I didn't know we were
Lulu
talking about
Subaru.
lesbians. No idea.
There's like articles out that
Yeah.
these women, middle-aged women, are coming out and they were like, "I should have known my Subaru."
That makes so much sense. Subaru is such a lesbian car.
Yeah.
So then I asked, I said, "Is a Subaru..." Here, let me give you his mathematical formulation he gave me in response.
Okay.
I said, "Are Subarus and Jeeps the same?" And he said, "Jeeps are 45% bro-dozers, 30% lesbians, 20% off-roaders, and 5% housewives." So I fall in the 5%.
Where the hell do you get those?
Sounds pretty
numbers
good,
from?
accurate though, I'd say. Honestly,
I'm just like, damn, that's specific.
I don't know if you met him.
where did the statistics come
Yeah,
from?
exactly.
I'll have
Did
to
you
ask
do
him his
this?
sources.
We asked everybody in Nixa.
Yeah.
We didn't go to Springfield. Can't go to though.
No. Mm-mm.
I asked. And then I said, so does that make Taylor a brodozer when he drives it? And he said, we both fall in the 5%. So apparently Taylor becomes a housewife when he drives my Jeep.
That tracks.
Does that sound right?
That tracks, yeah.
If he goes from his big old lifted Ford to my Jeep,
Yeah.
he downgrades to the housewife
yeah.
stuff.
He is a housewife.
He would love to be a housewife.
He would, yeah.
Me too.
Love to be.
Yeah, me too.
It's not all cracked up to be.
See, I always said I swore my second marriage would be for money, not fucking love. And
Not free.
went and
Damn
fucked
it.
up. I know.
Damn
Fucked
it.
up.
Maybe
See, when you're fat though, I don't know that you can find the rich ones on the dating sites. They like the skinnier
maybe
ones.
when you guys get married, he's gonna be like, oh, by the way,
I have a settlement.
Yeah.
now that we are
have structure.
now that you know that now that I know you love me for me, I have $10 million in the bank.
You
Yeah.
don't. Okay, though.
How do you know? Have you like combed through his financials? Like,
No, that's a lot of work.
see, you never know.
He could have $10 million in the bank.
Or in his pocket,
I mean, maybe.
under the
Maybe.
mattress. Have you checked under your mattress lately? When he moved in, were you there? He might have been like,
Yeah, because he
Jason's mattress.
literally had like a duffel bag.
what was in the double
Duffel
bag?
bag full of cash.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
It couldn't. Have you checked?
No.
Maybe Poppy's gonna be living a high life
Oh,
after you guys
gosh.
get married.
She'd be the one he'd give the money to, yeah.
Or she's found it and ate it.
That's probably more in line with Pop
She
Tart,
found
yeah.
the duffel bag and she ate it all.
I'll take that.
She's like, man, this guy is so cool. He's
That's
got-
why she likes him.
Yeah.
That's why
he
she likes
feeds her
him.
hundreds. Darn.
And that's why she's so bougie.
She was sitting up watching TV with him today, like propped up in her chair.
Of course she was.
In her chair.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Yeah, she's a bougie bitch.
Those little they're not even little.
They're huge.
It's the little legs that connect them
Yes,
to the body.
it's just so cute.
We'll find a
wish
picture
Pop-Tart
of
was
Pop-Tart
here.
and
Yeah.
post it.
And then we've got the one with the little legs now. Now we got Ernie Man.
I wish
His
I was
balls
holding
chopped
Ernie.
Off.
We
Oh,
wouldn't even know Ernie was here.
exactly.
Yeah.
He would literally be blending
And he
in.
literally just lays down. Like, he just snuggles. You'd never know he was there. Him and his male pattern baldness.
He's too young for that.
No, that's what they diagnosed him with.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, he doesn't have hair on his ears or his tail.
But he's so little.
He's
They
a
say
puppy.
It's a genetic thing. He has male pattern baldness. I kid
Wow.
you not, that's what they said at the vet.
Oh my goodness. A little puppy.
How old is he?
8 months.
Do you have his birthday?
May of 2024.
23.
Yes.
May of 24 hasn't happened
Yes.
yet.
Sorry.
We're traveling in time.
It's a future dog. May of 23,
It's
yes.
Benjamin Buttons.
Yeah.
Okay, May. And, because that other family got him for Christmas.
Oh, is that what happened?
They got him as a Christmas gift.
He didn't have him very long, then.
He's in a better place now.
Did he have a family before that family? Was it the breeder? Or a different family?
No, I don't think so. I think it was a different family.
So he's had 4 homes.
Aww.
I'm pretty sure she told me the person they got him from had him for so many months, whatever duration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
He's so chill. I'm like, you people don't have a clue what a dog is.
Come to my house. I'll show you what a dog is.
I'm like, me and Pop-Tart, she ate my furniture. She eats everything.
That's how my Doberman, he will get into the trash and like take it onto the couch.
Yes.
He won't chew on the furniture, but he'll chew the trash on the furniture.
Yeah, Pop-Tart literally chewed up furniture I was still making payments on.
No.
She loves you though.
She sure does. And she loves me because I feed her.
Yeah, because you hear her pup cups. When I took her, the last time I took Ernie, she literally, like, she
pissed.
knocked him out of the way to, like, get up. She was like,
Are you kidding me?
"Move,"
When you
This
took
is
her where?
my spot.
to get pup cup.
And she was not happy that I was holding him.
Like, she stands at the window, and they give her pup cup.
Yeah.
And Ernie was there.
She did not like that.
Really?
Poor baby.
No.
She likes to be the center of attention. But I had to hold the new baby.
You couldn't bring Pop-Tart through the window.
We used to.
Yeah, we used to
Little.
when she was a baby.
Now it'd be.
Oh, I know.
I actually did get out. I was like, I gotta go hold this baby.
She's
Gotta
like
give him
holding
all
a
the
worm.
lovin's.
A ginormous earthworm is what I describe it as. This whatever wiggliest little. I don't know. That day was really awkward. And I went over to her house, tried to hold her, and it was like...
You gotta hold her like a kid. Like, she likes you
Yes.
to put her legs on both sides of your side. And
Like
she
a
sits
toddler.
Am I supposed to do this before or after she pees on me?
After,
Either
of
way.
course.
You've just got to...
Has she ever
Excuse
peed
the
on
pee?
you?
No, but I have been
Okay.
peed on. I like that.
Is that what
We can explore this if we need to. I mean, I brought paddles in.
Not sexually.
I did date a guy one time that asked me to pee on him, and I said no.
Really?
I did have a guy pee on me on accident.
People's kinks are weird. I had a guy that wanted to hog tie me.
Like,
Yeah, like, play damsel in distress was what he wanted.
Oh my
but
god.
hog tie?
Yeah.
No kink shaming here.
No, I mean...
You're like, no, I did it.
No, I didn't, but... I didn't.
I'm going
but-
fast forward right now.
But I was just like... He even sent me pictures of what he meant, and I was like...
Because you
Okay.
didn't understand what it meant to be hog tied?
Well, I just... When someone presents that to you,
I mean,
you're
I'm
like...
thinking like at the county fair where they're like,
Yeah.
they get the kids out and they like,
So I think
Or
you're
they
on
have it
your
like on the
stomach,
fire.
and your arms and
Right?
legs are behind your back.
he wanted to roast you?
I don't know. I never met him. I'm not real sure.
After that, I was done.
Because I started dating somebody else, so I...
You never met
So
the
it
man.
wasn't the hog tie that
Was that the turn
distanced you from
No.
him. Okay,
Do I?
respect.
off? That wasn't the turn off? Oh, you want to be you don't want to be hog tied?
I didn't really want to be hogtied, but... It was more that, like, he was so intent on it, and it was like... You have to, like, play the part. Because I remember at one point he said something, he was like, it depends on how well you play damsel in distress. And I was like, that sounds like a lot of work after I've worked all day long to try
It's
and
more
put
of like
on
a
show.
yeah. It's
No
more of like an
thanks.
all the time type of
No-
deal.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm like, no thanks.
yeah,
No.
yeah. I get that.
We can throw shit in every now and then, but if I've worked
Right.
all damn day.
Right. I'm not gonna come home and be
No.
hogtied.
Exactly. And I have to pretend like
I love it.
you kidnapped me, and then you like switch. Yeah, like, and then he like.
There's a whole plot?
There's a whole plot.
Okay, so you didn't have to pretend like you liked it.
No, because he was the kidnapper at first, and then he
Okay.
would like switch to the
Maybe it's a good
rescuer.
thing you didn't meet him. You might be
Yeah,
like...
I think so, because whenever
Yeah.
which I told him, like, we were supposed to meet, and I met someone else, and I said, hey, this person's here, like, it just makes more
This
sense for
person
me.
hasn't tried to put me in a dangerous situation.
But I'm like, you
He
know,
doesn't
so
want
I'm
to
like,
kidnap me.
so I was like, I just want to be upfront with you that, you know, the distance isn't going to work for me. So, and he lost his ever-loving mind.
Oh, so he was a serial killer,
So probably.
probably. And
would've
today's the
thrown-
day we found out who the Zodiac killer was.
Right? Did he
I
only
know
have
it
one leg? He only had one leg.
Wait, really?
He only had one.
Yeah, he'd been in war. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Serial killer.
So he had like some other things
Uh-huh.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't just interested in
No.
kidnapping.
Yeah.
No.
It was like the control aspect. Yeah.
I did.
And see, I'm a control freak too, and so me, I'm like,
How about you be hogtied?
I just mean, like,
I'm the kidnapper.
I just mean in general, like, you take away any way of, like, and I get, like,
Yes.
claustrophobic,
Yes.
and I'm like,
I get
I
that.
need a way out. There is
Yep.
no,
Yeah.
no.
That would be intense. I dated a guy
Yeah.
that was in that served allegedly, and I'm just gonna go with
There's no proof.
because he told me that my back was too skinny and I needed to take stomach fat and put it in my back.
What?
I have never heard of that.
I haven't either.
I don't know. Apparently, you can do it
And
So-
how is your back too skinny?
because you can see my spine. Probably
Isn't
not
that
anymore
what
now
you're
that I've had
supposed to-
kids.
Is it? Don't guys like when you have
Yeah.
like the skinny, like the arch, you know, like
I
the?
don't know. Not him.
Okay. He wanted a fat back.
I am not a camel.
You wanted some roller rolls.
I am not a camel. Maybe if he did serve, he was into camels. I don't know.
Interesting. Back fat.
Yeah, he was like, "Have you ever thought about like taking some of this and putting in?" And mind you, I was probably like 20 pounds lighter than I am now.
How weird.
The audacity that men have.
He also told me to remove all
so
my tattoos.
much. He what?
Also told me to remove all my tattoos, even though he had tattoos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Didn't last long.
No, I can't imagine why.
Back Fat Betty wasn't coming out. I wasn't allowing to. Oh god, I forgot about that.
Back Fat Betty. What'd you lose?
You never took it?
No, I took 2 of them and I was waiting to...
Oh.
See how I felt after.
Hold on.
There it is.
There it is. Didn't want my notes. We're talking about an Excedrin headache pill, by the way, not anything.
This is not drugs.
Yeah, we're not talking about.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, man.
Okay. So, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
We're going to call it a day.
Okay.
You just never know what we might be discussing in our podcast. That's the fun of it.
Join us
Just
next
show
time
up
for
and see what's happening.
Michaela's fetishes
And more daddy issues.
Yeah.
find out why Bree doesn't go to North Springfield. Or South Springfield.
Yeah, and
No Springfield, even though I'm there like every day.
Where my mother lives. I feel like it's totally fine, but apparently not. But
Nope.
I am going today as well.
actually, her neighbor is kind of sketchy.
See, they all
He's
are.
from, he's like, I don't know, Czech, Russian, I don't know,
Mhm.
somewhere in the, like, Soviet Union, I don't know, whatever that area is called. What is that area called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I do, but I'm not...
Czechoslovakia?
like somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah. Okay.
Like his name is Viktor.
Oh.
Okay. Nice
Victor, if
name.
you're listening.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Ukrainian and Russian.
That's it.
There
yeah.
is, yes.
No, he's not Ukrainian. He
No.
is not. What is he? She told me once. He's just very strange. Like, he took a camper, like the one we lived in for a little while, you know, and put a hot tub inside of it, and now has, like, a big old pipe coming out the back and, like, a wood-burning stove inside the camper.
Oh.
How long is this camper?
Ours is only, like, 26 foot. And it's a bumper pull. But, like,
Oh my god.
it's in his backyard, and it has, apparently, a hot tub in the back. I don't know.
Wow.
Very strange. Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways, that's the end of the episode.
That's how we're ending it.
And we're done.
Hot tubs in trailers.